Hello everyone, welcome to Money and Law with Nondumiso Njangase. For those of you who are new to the channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified when there is new content out. We have a bit of content that we have planned to release this year, so please ensure that you subscribe and ensure that you do share with your friends, because somebody in your contacts might actually need this information. Sometimes it just takes you watching a few minutes of something on YouTube that can change your life or change your financial situation. So please do share with your friends, and also leave a comment if you have questions or if you have topics that you think we should be discussing on this channel. So if anything is related to money, be it investments, savings, retirement, especially retirement, because I'm always going to hound you about retirement, and any legal topic, and if I do have the answer, I will be happy to answer in the comment section. And if you're shy to leave a comment, go to my Facebook page, Money and Law with Nondumiso Njangase, and just leave a message in the inbox, and I will be happy to answer. And as much as I am an expert in the financial services industry, I don't know everything. So if I don't know something, I'll be happy to bring on someone, a colleague, or an expert who will be able to explain certain things better for us. So please do stay tuned. So a very happy new year to you. I wish you everything that you wish for yourself, and I hope that you do actually meet your financial goals for this year, and all the goals that you have for your overall well-being. So today I do want to talk about goals. I mean, you would have picked up, keep on referring to goals. I want us to talk about financial goals for 2023 and how to achieve them. And this is based on what I thought about when I sat down and I was writing my, financial goals for 2023. And I was like, actually, let me just maybe share a little bit to see if maybe what I've thought about can actually assist someone. So yeah, I have a couple of tips. So the first one, or maybe before we even get to the first one, please ensure that you do write down your goals. And I think, one of the things that can guide you is a video that I did on a financial plan, which encompasses your whole, your holistic financial well-being, which is retirement, savings, investments, insurance, protecting your assets, all of that. So please go watch that video that I did on financial planning. It's going to be a very good start to you actually sitting down and writing your goals, because you would know the things that you need to achieve short-term and long-term, and then that could be the basis of you writing your goals for 2023. And if you have written down your goals, or if you wrote down your goals last year, but maybe you didn't achieve your goals, or you did achieve some, we're just going to talk about, how you can achieve your goals in 2023. This is obviously including me. I'm not just saying things to you that I'm not going to apply to myself, because I also struggle with, finances sometimes. So the reason why I actually do these videos is because I read quite a bit on, finances, be it for work, because I'm in the financial services industry. So I'll be reading something and I'll be like, oh, actually, this could help me in my personal life. And I do believe that when you've learned something, it's important for you to share it with the next person, because you don't know what you could share might actually assist them in whatever they're struggling with. So that's the reason why I actually do these videos. When I've learned something, I want to share so that it helps a lot of us, right? Let's not waste the information that we have. So the first step for me when I was, writing down my goals, and I was thinking, okay, I mean, last year I did achieve certain things, but I didn't achieve certain things. I realized that it's very important for you to actually, number one, review your goals from the previous year. So 2022 goals, did you achieve them? Did you? Be honest with yourself. Did you achieve them? So I know that I achieved certain goals, or certain financial goals in 2022, but I didn't achieve all of them. And so it's very important for you to actually have an honest conversation with yourself about why you didn't achieve your goals for 2022. this is going to help you actually do better in 2023. So that's the very first step, right? Are your goals, number one, clearly defined? Right? When you're reviewing, from last year, were they clearly defined? Did you know what you were working towards? You have to make sure that you put rands and cents to what it is that you want to achieve financially. So it's very important that they are clearly defined. Do you know what enough is for you? Because sometimes you might think that we are not achieving certain things, but it's because we don't know what is going to be enough for us. So just determine what's enough for you. Be it when you're saving towards retirement, you might think, okay, I only need to in a year save 15,000 rands for retirement, but is it enough for you when you reach the age of 65, when you maybe need to retire? So determine, if whatever you're saving towards is going to be enough. If you're saving to buy a house, if your house is going to be $1 million or above $1 million, is the money that you're saving going to be enough for transfer costs? Is it going to be enough for transfer duties? Because if it's above $1 million, you have to pay transfer duties. So determine if it's going to be enough, because then you're going to get there and you find out, actually, I've been working towards something that was not even enough. So determine what's enough for you. Right? And number two, because you're looking at the goals that you set out in 2022, you also have to find, obviously, solutions to the hindrances, that you picked up from last year. So, for example, myself, I realized that my biggest enemy is my credit card. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in credit card debt or anything like that. Right now, I have literally zero to pay towards my credit card. I am a little broke, it's January, but I don't owe anyone, right? Well, in terms of credit card debt, I do owe cell phone contracts and all of that. So let me not act as if I don't have debt. I have good debt though. What I just want to say is that for me, I realize that my credit card is my biggest enemy, and it's my biggest enemy because as much as I always tell you to have short-term savings, you must have emergency savings, you must have all of those fancy things that I always talk about. But I realize that I do have savings, I do have investments, I'm very good at investing, but I don't have easily accessible savings. So if I really, like what happened to me last year, December, I had to service my car because I serviced my car at the end of the year. I had to service my car and then I had to pay something like 11K because I had to replace some parts. It was just a nightmare. And really, had I had savings, like short-term savings that I can, easily get access to, that could have assisted me. But I don't have that, right? So I realized that the important thing for me to do this year is to actually have short-term savings. If I see something that I do really need for my house, or if I need to buy a pair of shoes or whatever it is that I feel I do need, I shouldn't use my credit card, because I realize that moment I start using my credit card, moment I swipe it for something that might even be important, I will start swiping it for everything else. I'll even change my Uber Eats to credit, and we're just, so identify what the hindrances were to you achieving your financial goals. And for me, as I said, it was my credit card. And this year I'm planning, I've already opened a separate savings account with a different bank, money that I can, easily access. So I'm going to be throwing in money there every month. And should I need something, I know I can just go there without having to go tap into my savings that will take 2 weeks for me to gain access to, or end up using my credit card, right? So identify that for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to repeat the same mistakes that you did last year. Maybe another thing that you might have to do is cut down as a solution, cut down on your spending. Maybe you don't need Netflix, Showmax and DSTV. Maybe you need to be paying for one or two, or whichever one you watch the most review to see what you can cut. Or maybe you do need an extra income, whether it's a side hustle or you looking for a different job that's going to pay you more. But another important thing, which is actually number 3 in achieving your financial goals for 2023, is if you're going to do a side hustle, for example, as a way of increasing your income, make sure that it's something that you actually enjoy, something that you love. I actually had, obviously side hustles I was doing last year, and one of them I did not enjoy at all. And I realized that I actually didn't end up meeting my financial goals because I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I wasn't dedicated to it. So it wasn't really helping because I would just be like, oh, no, I'm not going to do this. Not this weekend, not today. Oh, So you have to make sure that it's something that you're going to enjoy, because then if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to want to do it, which means you're not going to meet your financial goals that you've set out to achieve based on the extra income that you think you're going to be receiving from this, extra gig, right? And obviously, budget for everything. I think I realized this last year to say everything needs to be in your budget, right? Things like baby showers. If you find out that one of your close friends is pregnant this year and you know she's going to give birth in a couple of months, budget for a good baby shower gift. Don't now be swiping your credit card, or now you have to squeeze this person into your budget, and you end up not meeting certain goals, and maybe you now have to, because some of you reverse debit orders, don't do that. Make sure that you plan in advance for things like birthdays for family members. You know that if you need to get a gift for your mother, your brother, or whoever it is that you need to get a gift for, budget for that. You know what you're gonna need for the entire year, right? And those are some of the things that you have to take into account, because I think obviously because they're not monthly expenses, we don't put them in our budget. But you need to take in your head, you need to know, okay, I'm going to have a birthday in March. What am I going to do for my birthday? How much money do I need? Do I need to start putting money away now, right? So that it doesn't disturb the money that goes towards whatever goals that you want to achieve throughout the year, right? Another one is understanding your finances. So for me, I realized that this is very important, because when I was looking through my tax from last year, I realized that I was taxed a lot. And I realized that if you don't understand your finances, this is you not understanding how much tax you are paying a year, what that tax is calculated based on, you going to be in trouble. So you might find that you get an increase from work this year, and then it just takes you to a higher tax bracket, but the amount that you're going to be getting in your pocket is very small. So you need to understand what you need to do in order for you to actually get a better tax advantage. Maybe you need to contribute towards retirement more for you to not be taxed more. So sit down, understand your finances, so you can see how they can work better for you. So before you receive that increase this year, talk to your HR to say, or is it payroll, not HR, payroll. Just, some of them are friendly enough to be happy to say, hey, listen, maybe if you do a dummy pay slip with them, and if you say, hey, because I'm getting an increase this month, if I take this 1,000 rands and put it towards my retirement, is it going to help with my tax? Just make sure you understand what's going to affect you, because sometimes our money is wasted through things like tax because we really don't understand them, right? And I know that in certain companies, you find that they have things like iCares, and within iCares, they will say you can have one financial financial advisor, consultation with a financial advisor. Take advantage of those things so you can understand your finances better. So just check in your company. If you're in the financial services industry, most of the time, staff members do get free financial advice. So just look through your products if there's a free financial advice, somewhere. And I mean, I've received calls from financial advisors saying, listen, I just want to set up a consultation with you for free, but then they get paid if you buy maybe a certain financial product. So take advantage of those things. Sit down with someone to understand your finances better, to see where you can cut so that your money can work for you and it can go towards the things that you want to achieve, right? Another important thing is for you to actually plan for your bonuses. You're writing down your goals, certain things that you need to achieve. Your bonus can actually just disappear. because you didn't plan for it. You keep on swiping there and there. So you need to plan. If kuguti you planning on going on holiday, no, if you want to use your bonus, a portion of it is, you know exactly how much you're going to spend and whatever. Just make sure you plan for it, because you don't want it to just, you know, vanish out of thin air because you didn't plan for it properly. Even in Malia Stockfella, you put money away throughout the year, but then you receive it and you have no idea what to do with it. So in your goals, factor in the fact that you're going to receive a bonus, factor in the fact that you have a Stockfella or that you're involved in, and know what you're going to use with that money, right? That's very important, because you might end up not knowing what you did with the money if you don't plan for it. And the last one, which I think is important, is you need to actually enjoy your money. Have an entertainment budget, right? Because if you don't have an entertainment budget, you in that month where you want to do, you know, nice things for yourself, you might end up taking money that is supposed to work towards your goals. So ensure that you do factor in the fact that maybe you want to have 2 holidays in a year. Factor in the fact that you do want to go out, maybe clubbing once a month, or maybe twice a month, or however often you want to club, or you want to go to lunches with your friends. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, plan for it. I mean, we do work hard for our money, so we need to enjoy our money. And if you don't enjoy your money, you're going to be resentful of the people who end up enjoying your money, like, you know, family members who you give money to. You're going to end up resenting them because you are not enjoying your own money. Enjoy your money. Plan to enjoy your money. So one of the things that I want to achieve this year is to enjoy my money. You know, so just do that for yourself, because it is important, and life is short. And if you don't do nice things for yourself, look, save or invest, then you know, one day I'll say Kolana, and your money is left with people and they are enjoying it. So ensure that you do enjoy your money. Otherwise, when you are gone, we are going to enjoy it for you. So ensure that you also budget for that. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. So please drop me a comment on you know, what other videos you think we should be doing on this channel. And happy new year to you. Let's crush these financial goals for 2023. And please do share this video with people who you think might need it, and also subscribe and also like the video. It does keep me encouraged to actually continue doing these videos when I see that, you know, people are interested in them, and it also helps reach more people. So it does really help the channel a lot. Thank you so much. Have a very good one. Cheers. Bye-bye.